Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Hi, I'm Anita Akoja. Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, on this channel, we talk about skincare, beauty tips, affordable skincare routines to help to give you a beautiful, flawless, radiant, and glowy skin. So if you love skincare, do well to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, share your comments with me, and also share this video. All right, share this video. For my returning subscribers, thank you besties. Thank you besties for always coming back to watch my video. All right, so today we'll be talking about combination skin, affordable skincare routines for people with combination skin. So in case you're wondering what's combination skin, if you have combination skin, then I guess you know the struggle I'm talking about. All right, people with combination skin mostly struggle with their T-zone area being oily. That's your forehead and your nose. Most times gets oily while your cheek gets dry. This is called combination skin because you have oily and dry on your face. Both your T-zone area, this area gets oily most times, especially your nose. Then while your cheek, like you'll be wondering, why is my cheek dry and my nose oily? This is combination skin. That means you have two skin type on your skin. All right, so today I'll be sharing tips on how to care for combination skin. I'll be recommending products and things that you can do to care for your combination skin. So these are routines. If you have combination skin, please don't worry, no worries. Like, I got you, I'm here for you. I'm here, sis, I'm here for you. I'm here to share tips that will help you, care for combination skin without struggles. Because I noticed that most of you are searching for affordable products or affordable routines to care for combination skin. So that's why I am here to deliver. All right, I'm here to deliver what you're looking for, the questions you've been asking and things you've been wondering, like what you're going to do if you're like how you've been battling with combination skin. So I decided to take it upon myself, my humble self, to do research, to find things, to, look for ways that I can help. And that's why I am here in this video. Yeah, all right. That's why I'm here to deliver to you. So without further ado, let's get into it. First and foremost, what is combination skin? So combination skin means you have two skin type on one face. Common signs of combination skin is either you have oily forehead, oily nose, or oily chin, while other areas of your face is very dry. So that's combination skin. That's two skin type. So you have dry skin and oily skin all in one face. So that's the common sign of having combination skin. So in case you're wondering, you don't know your skin type, because there are people that don't know their skin type. That's the truth. There are some people that don't actually know their skin type. Like when they go to a hospital or a dermatologist or a healthcare provider and they simply ask them, what's your skin type? They say they don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know my skin type. So I'm here to share with you, like, these are signs. In case you're wondering what's your skin type, I'll just be sharing signs of combination skin. So if it's what you're experiencing with your skin, then you definitely have combination skin. But if any of these signs are not what you're experiencing on your skin, then you don't have combination skin. Make sure you watch this video and watch it to the end so that you know the signs and you know which is your skin type. All right, so your cheeks is always dry while other parts of your face is oily. That's combination skin. Or if you regularly have breakouts, you're always having breakouts, especially on this area, like your T-zone area, your forehead, or from your nose to your head, from your nose to your forehead, you're always having breakouts. That's combination skin. That means the oil on your face, the excess oil is what is bringing breakouts on your skin. All right, so you may not necessarily have, your face is looking shiny, but there are some areas of your face that is very dry, while some areas of your face are very oily. Like, you'll be wondering, why is this place oily and why is this place dry? That's combination skin. So if you're experiencing that, then you have combination skin. More signs are having large pores. Let's say you have large pores around your nose. That's combination skin. You're having large pores. Those large pores on your nose. You're having it on your nose. That's combination skin. Always having dry patches during, different seasons. Let's say during dry season, you have dry patches, or during winter season or during summer season, you have dry patches on your face, then that's combination skin. So these are the signs you should look out for If that's what you're noticing, then that simply means you have combination skin. And I'll be sharing tips of how you can care for combination skin. The goal of this video is not to, completely make your skin dry, but I'm just sharing tips of how you can balance your skin, all right? How you can help to balance your skin, help to balance places that are oily while you balance places that are dry. So places that are dry, you try to hydrate it, make it hydrated, while places that are oily, you just try to, make it look moisturized. Step one is using a gentle cleanser. So all you need is a gentle cleanser that can help to remove dirt from your skin, help to remove sunscreen. Maybe you're used to applying sunscreen during the day, and at night, you can't apply sunscreen, and maybe you go to bed with sunscreen on your face. So most times you need a gentle cleanser that will help to clean off your sunscreen that you apply during the day, help to clean off every dirt on your skin, and also help to clean off every excess oil and makeup on your skin before going to bed. So you need that gentle cleanser. It's very important. If you're going to get a cleanser, look out for a cleanser that contains ingredients like glycerin. Glycerin helps with your skin. Cleansers that contains ingredients like niacinamide, it helps to clean off every excess oil on your face. It's good for acne prone skin. It's good for oily skin. Now, cinnamon is very good for oily and acne prone skin. Look for cleanser that contains ceramide ingredients in it. It helps with people with oily skin. It's good for combination skin. Ceramide, niacinamide, and glycerin helps for combination skin. So look out for cleansers, gentle cleansers that contains these three ingredients in it, and it will really help for people with combination skin, right? You also need to avoid harsh soaps that make your skin feels tight, because it will only contribute to making your face produce excess oil. That's more oil. So harsh soaps are not good for your face. If you're going to use harsh soap, make sure you use them like maybe once or twice weekly, all right? But if you have combination skin, the truth is you don't need harsh products. You don't need harsh soaps or harsh cleansers. What harsh soap does to your face or harsh cleansers does to your face is to tighten it and makes it to produce excess oil. And you don't need, that's what you're running from. You don't need excess oil on your face. So make sure you avoid any harsh ingredients or harsh soap or harsh cleanser. Anything harsh on your face should stay away. If you're using any gentle cleanser, make sure you clean your face twice a day. That's morning and night. All right. So make sure you do it morning and night. Always clean your face, remove excess oil, excess dirt, just make sure your face is always clean, always looking clean, so that nothing stays on it, so that your pores, to unclog your pores is always clean. There's nothing tightening it, there's nothing blocking it, there's nothing stressing it, there's nothing suffocating it. So it needs that air to breathe. All right. So your skin needs that air to breathe. Step two is apply a lightweight toner. So toners are very good, especially if they are lightweight, because they help to prepare your skin for your next skincare products that you're going to apply. That's you applying your serum, because that's the next thing you apply after applying a toner. So you need a lightweight, gentle toner on your skin, not an exfoliating toner, not a harsh toner, but a very lightweight toner on your skin to help to, prepare your skin. That's what toner does to your skin. Toner helps to hydrate your skin, because it's mostly, especially lightweight toners are mostly moistured and light and watery. So it helps to moisturize your skin and prepares it for you applying a serum. All right, that's if you're using a serum. Even if you're not using a serum, you can apply your toner before you apply your moisturizer, because it helps to lock in moisture. It helps to hold your face and prepares it for you applying your next skincare product. All right, so in case you're going in search for toners, make sure you search for toners that are alcohol free and contains gentle exfoliating formulas and ingredients that will help to reduce excess oil, especially on your forehead and your nose. Step three is don't skip moisturizers. So most people with combination skin tend to skip moisturizers because they feel they have oily skin, or some parts of their face is oily. They just feel like they don't need moisturizers. That is wrong. That is a pure mistake. Like, that's where you make a big mistake. You skipping moisturizer, because what your skin really needs is a good moisturizer, a lightweight moisturizer that can help to lock in moisture on your face, especially on those dry areas like your cheeks that tends to get dry, or those dry places on your face or patches on your face, those places need good moisture. So you need a good gentle moisturizer that will help to lock in moisture and hydrate your skin for you. So you need a hydrating moisturizer. Even your toner, when you're getting the toner, make sure you get a hydrating toner, of course, to help with those dry areas on your face. The reason why you need a lightweight moisturizer is because it helps with oily skin and it also helps with all those dry areas. So when you're going to get a moisturizer, look out for non-greasy moisturizer, look out for lightweight moisturizer, look out for hydrating moisturizer. It helps with people with combination skin because it helps to unclog your pores and keep your skin looking, feeling fresh and smooth while, being moisturized and hydrated at the same time. Step 4, this is very important. If you're not going to do any of these steps that I've just mentioned, make sure you don't skip step 4. Make sure you don't skip step 4 because this is the most important of all: sunscreen. People with combination skin definitely need sunscreen every day. So make sure you apply your sunscreen morning, afternoon, morning and afternoon. Please, no sunscreen at night. Don't apply your sunscreen at night. Keep sunscreen at night only when the sun is out. That is morning and afternoon. Apply your sunscreen daily, 2 to 3 times daily, and be consistent when you're applying your sunscreen. Don't apply today and not apply tomorrow. Anytime you're applying your sunscreen, please make sure you apply daily and 2 to 3 times daily every day. All right, sunscreen is very important. It helps for people with combination skin. It helps to protect your skin, especially when you apply these products. You need something to protect and lock in everything for you. So please make sure you apply your sunscreen daily to protect your skin barrier, to prevent skin damage, to prevent hyperpigmentation. When you're going for sunscreen, make sure you choose sunscreen that are above 30 and above. Maybe you go for SPF 30, SPF 50, 60, 80, or 100, depending on your budget and your skin type. Yeah, for people with combination skin, you need a sunscreen that is above 30. All right, sunscreen SPF above 30, maybe less. I think preferably 50. SPF 50 is better. So go for any sunscreen that is SPF 50, which is best for people with combination skin. In case you're wondering, which sunscreen should I go for? Is it 15? Is it 30? Is it 50 or 60 or 80? Or even, because there are sunscreens that are up to 100. So go for, but the difference are not much. I have a video where I shared like the different SPF. Which one should you go for? You can watch that video to know the different types of sunscreen and the different SPF, the different numbers and what they are made for, and the difference between them. So you can watch that video. All right, you can watch that video to get more information. But in this video, I will advise that you go for SPF 50 for people with combination skin. Right now, I'll be sharing budget-friendly tips for people with combination skin. So you don't need an expensive skincare routine. All right, you don't need expensive skincare routine because you have combination skin. You just need to know what to apply and when to apply, and that's all. And follow your routine consistently. Be consistent when you're applying your products, and that will work best for you. A few ways you can save money if you have combination skin is to use one product at a time. When you buy a product, use it at a time. Don't mix too much products. People with combination skin, you don't need too much products on your skin. You just need one good product that works best for you. Once you find that product, use it and use it well. Use it consistently for a longer period of time because that's what suits your skin. All right, so make sure you finish one product before moving to another one. Don't use a product and maybe you're on half the bottle and you see another one or somebody recommends and you leave that one and move to the next one. Stop jumping on, following trend and following different products at the same time. Use one product at a time. If you're using this product, use it and don't mix with other products. All right, don't mix too much products because you have combination skin already, so you don't need too much products to stress your skin. All right, if not, it will become too sensitive, especially those for oily areas or for dry areas. It will be too sensitive, so you use one product at a time. If you have combination skin, make sure you look out for products that are written boldly that this is for combination skin. I have one like that. I have a cleanser where I have my own cleanser that is written boldly for normal, oily, and combination skin. That's what I use, and it's very good for me. So make sure you look out for those kind of products and use them, and don't add too much. Just stick to simple skincare routine, and it will work best for you. above all, consistency matters in all right? So just be consistent when you're using your simple skincare products for combination skin. Be consistent. That's what is important. So these are ways you can manage your combination. If you have combination skin, this is the way you can manage it. If you're consistent and you're using the right products for your skin type and you're following the right, following a simple skincare routine, it will help your skin. You will enjoy your skin. You will notice that your skin is looking beautiful and glowy at the same time. All right. So for skincare mistakes and truths, watch this playlist. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you find it helpful. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more skincare tips. I'm Anita Akoja. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.